So tell me your name and age.
Calvin, England, and my age is 22.
22. So are you from London?
No, I'm from Southampton.
Southampton. So how long have you lived in London?
About 3 years now.
3 years.
Yeah.
Are you a student or working here?
I'm a student. Yeah.
Student. What do you study?
I study it's called design management, so it's like a strategy course based around innovation and change.
Wow, that's brilliant. So how often do you vote?
I try to vote as much as I can. The past two times, the past two times I've kind of not been able to for some reason. But today I've actually registered and stuff, so I'm doing it today. Yeah.
So you didn't vote in the 2015 general election and Brexit? No.
I voted Brexit actually. I just didn't vote the 2015 one.
Ah, I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
So can you tell me which party are you going to vote this time?
Labour.
Labour. Why?
I just prefer the policies, and the people that I most identify with in my life. They very much lean in that way as well.
So, what kind of policy made you vote Labour? Like free tuition fees, something
No,
like
it's
that?
not. It's not the free tuition fees actually. I think it's just the. For me, actually, it's more about the fact that I don't really like the Conservative policies, and I don't like the. I'm not really.
Any particular policy you don't like?
I would say just the cuts that there's been. To be honest with you, I'm not kind of really in depth with politics, but I think the times of the cuts being
Yeah,
made.
that doesn't matter. Just in your own words. That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So the cuts.
Cuts. This whole idea that kind of Conservative is for the few and not the many. Because I'm quite a liberal person, I guess I feel like Labour is kind of the right one to go for.
But which one do you think is stronger leader in the Brexit negotiation with EU?
I don't know much
Corbyn?
about it, to be honest
No?
with you. To be honest, from what I've seen, I don't know how to. Don't think I can always trust news nowadays because I've been recently looking at the newspapers and how they're left and right leaning. So when I read something saying that Theresa May is going to be a stronger leader, she might be a bit of kind of this Iron Lady or whatever, but I don't know loads about. I don't always know what to believe, so I'm going with it a lot of instinct. Yeah.
Okay, and the last question is, do you think Labour will win this general election?
I want them to, but I kind of don't. I'm a bit uncertain. At first I didn't think they would, but then I thought that actually sometimes newspapers, I'm kind of fully aware that they're kind of going to give out results about who's in the lead, and I think so far apparently Conservatives in the lead, but I know that the majority who read that, they're going to assume that that's to reflect that they should. I don't know. I think it's just a way to influence people to vote.
Yeah, you never know. You never know the result until it comes
Yeah,
out.
exactly. But
Yeah.
I'd say
Okay, that's it. Thank you
Yeah.
for your time.
okay.
Tell me where you are from originally.
From Colombia.
Colombia.
Yeah.
And how long have you been in this country?
42 years.
Wow, that's long.
A long time.
So, how often do you go to vote? How often?
Every time they.
For each general election.
Each general election.
Okay.
Yes.
So, for the 2015 general election, which party did you vote? Did you remember?
The party.
Yeah, Labour or Tory or
No, normally I vote for Labour. Yes.
for Labour. So
Yeah.
this time, same. So do you think Labour will win this general election?
Probably.
Probably.
Yes.
Okay. So why do you always vote Labour?
I don't know. I like the color.
You like the color?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because in my country we say liberal, red.
Right.
Conservative, blue. Yeah. So my family is Labour.
Labour, definitely. So do
It's
you
a traditional, you know.
do you like the manifesto they propose?
Well, the thing is, everything goes so expensive, and the things they are planning to do, I disagree, especially to take out the NHS and to.
You mean the Tory? That's why you vote Labour.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to.
They
be...
give more good policies for
Yeah, exactly.
NHS,
It's NHS,
free school.
Exactly. Yeah. So why not?
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay,
Let's
good
go.
luck, good luck. Thank you very much for
You're
taking
welcome. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Where you are from originally?
Yes, I'm originally from Angola.
Angola.
Yes.
But you have a British passport now.
Yes, I
That's
live here for 24 years and I'm a
24
British citizen.
Great. And so, how often do you vote?
This is the second time. I'm
Second
voting.
time.
Yeah.
So for the last time in 2015 general election, you voted, right?
Yeah.
So which party did you vote?
I vote for Conservative.
Conservative.
Yeah.
And how about this time?
I'm going to vote for Labour.
For Labour.
Yeah.
So what made you swing from Tory to Labour this time?
Yeah, it's the disequality between those who have too much and those who have nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I think the Labour Party represents the working class.
working class.
Yeah.
So you prefer their manifesto, like give more fund to NHS
Yes.
and free tuition fees.
Tuition fees. Yeah. I was a student and I still have £25,000 to pay.
Ah,
Yeah.
so for the
I don't want
money
that,
you borrowed when you were studying.
yes.
Okay.
I don't want that to happen to my children.
Okay. So do you think the Labour will win in this general election?
Everything is possible for those who believe.
Okay,
No one
great.
believed that Donald Trump would win.
Yeah,
he won.
definitely. Nobody know until the last
Yes.
result comes out.
Yeah. But I can see because of the social media, people don't buy the lies of the papers anymore.
Okay. So you believe more in social media than
Of course.
the traditional one?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Good luck. So telling me where you are from.
Where I'm from, I actually live around the corner. I'm from near Liverpool originally, but I've lived in London the last 18 years.
Last 18 years, it's
Yes.
quite long.
Yeah.
So how often do you vote?
Every vote, I think it's really important to vote.
So you think it's important.
It is,
Uh,
especially for women.
So you want to have more equality for
Yeah, have
women?
more equality and actually, you know, the whole reason that we, you know, think of the suffragettes and everything, going back the history
Exactly.
and everything that we had to do to achieve that vote, and it's waste if it's not used.
Yeah, try each moment and the
Yeah, to
opportunity
treasure each moment
provided
and be
to
able to have your voice. The only way that you can have change in society is if you
Exactly.
put your voice out there.
And which party did you vote for the last 2015 general election?
The last 15, well, I voted Tory.
Tory.
Yes.
How about this time?
I will be voting Conservative this time as well.
Again.
Yes, because I don't believe that I don't feel safe with Corbyn. I think
You mean you
he's a
don't
bit of
feel
a
safe
shambles.
about the Brexit negotiation or about this person?
No, with everything really. Brexit, security, the numbers that add up. It's all very well saying, oh, we're for the masses and, you know, against the few, but, you know, I really think he would actually destroy things if he was in power. So I would much rather have Theresa May in power right now, and I would feel safer and more secure than trust him.
And I guess there's another reason because she is a woman representing women's rights, right?
Yeah, she. I don't necessarily think because of her gender is why. I think, but the fact is that I feel safer with her. I think she's a stronger personality. I think she will be able to stand by what she says and deliver. And I feel that if anyone has got to do the Brexit negotiations and deal with security and everything else moving forward, it's in her hands that I'd rather it be than someone who sympathised with terrorists in the past or has, you know, what Diane Abbott, I mean, just the last few days, that's been a shambles. And then you look at their figures, none of it seems to add up. So, and there seems to be so much infighting with Labour all the time, so many people like going behind his back all the time. So no, moving forward, I'd rather have stability.
Yeah, but I know the gap between the Tory and Labour is closer and closer.
It is.
So
And
do
I
you
think
think
the terrorist attack contributed to that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So do you think Tory will still win in this general election?
I think, I mean, a lot of the time the polls are quite wrong. We saw it with the last one, and I think and I hope that actually a lot of people that haven't been included in the polls, you know, will go forward and vote Conservative. I don't think people have the belief in Labour going forward, and so I do hope I really hope that she does succeed and that she continues.
About your name and age.
Age, Donald Peck, 65.
Okay. So, where are you from?
From here, London.
London.
Yeah,
So,
Westminster.
so you were born and raised in here.
I was born in Kent, so not far away.
Kent.
Yeah.
So how long have you been in London?
How long have I been living in London?
Yeah.
It's a difficult question. I've been around about a lot, but the last 10 years anyway. 10 years, the last 10
Okay,
years all
great.
around. Yeah.
So how often do you vote?
Yeah, every time.
Every time.
Unless, yeah, maybe once in my voting life I haven't voted, maybe twice, but generally, yeah.
So you think voting is very important for
Yeah,
yourself? Why?
it's a chance to express one's views on something.
Great. And so for the
I don't go on
2015 general
demonstrations
election,
much, sorry,
that's
yeah.
fine. For the 2015 general election, which party did you vote?
2015, Labour,
Labour.
Yeah.
And how about this time?
same.
Same. Why did you always vote for Labour?
I could say I'm tribal, but no, I think they have the right approach. I would feel ashamed not to vote Labour, actually. I think it's
Okay.
shaming not to.
So what do you think of
Keep it
Tories?
simple. They cling on to power.
Okay. Great.
And this time they're clinging on to power. They're desperately divided, and they're over Europe.
So you
and
think
they're desperately clinging on to power.
So do you think General Corbyn is a strong leader to negotiate a good deal with European Union for Brexit?
I don't think that. I don't know is the answer to that question, but I don't think it would be. It's not a yes. It's not an open shut. It's not a binary question. It's not just one person or another person.
Okay.
Part of the problem with the May government's posture on Europe is they're not making clear who's going to do the negotiating, which person, how they're going to organise it. The Europeans are very well organised about this. They have a team appointed, they have a document setting out exactly what they're going to do, whereas Mrs May's government has failed to do that.
Okay. So maybe this is the greatest, biggest issue of the Tories for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
At
So they
present-
don't have
at
a
present they
clear
haven't.
plan for negotiation.
They have not announced. They may have a clear plan, but they're not being transparent about it to the electorate. Not at all.
So you don't know what he her mind, right?
No.
No.
Or
And
any of the other people in the government.
so do you think Labour will win this general election? No. Why?
Well, the polls are pretty clear.
But the
The
polls
only
never,
hope- the only
it's
hope-
never always true, you know,
I know,
for
but
Brexit.
They tend to overestimate Labour rather than underestimate Labour. Okay.
Who knows? Who
No,
knows?
that's
Maybe
my
tomorrow
view.
morning when you
Well,
wake
yeah,
up
yeah,
and you
yeah.
know, oh,
Good,
Labour
yes,
win.
that'd
Yeah.
be good. But I think the most that one can hope for is a hung parliament, which would be very, very interesting and very complicated.
So it's a
There would-
coalition
in which
government.
case there would be a three
More
or
than
four
one.
party coalition government,
Oh, that's a big tricky.
which is complicated.
Yeah. So tell me your name and age.
It's Ahmed, and my age 45.
45.
Yep.
And how often do you vote?
Every election.
Every election.
Yep.
So for the 2015 general election, which party did you vote?
Green.
Green.
Yeah.
Oh, you are the first one to vote Green, I hear. So why did you vote Green?
Because I think that the environment is probably for me, a major issue that I feel that the other parties are kind of talking about but not taking quite as seriously as we need to. So, and I think Green,
Doing one thing and saying another.
well, just not taking it as seriously as it needs to be taken. And then I find that a lot of the other policies that the Greens have are in line. I mean, I would naturally be a Labour voter, and a lot of what they view is aligned with that as well. So, yeah.
So can you just tell me about the Green Party because it's quite new, isn't it?
Well, they've been around for quite a long time, but I think that they're
From which year?
slowly-
Since when?
How long have they been around?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know.
But I've known of them for many years, and I think they are sort of, one of those smaller parties that are slowly gaining a bit of
The
support.
momentum.
So, you know, I think looking to the long term, I think their environmental the priority they put around environmental issues needs to become mainstream. So that's why
So since when you voted? You have voted Green Party.
That was the first time.
That was
The last general election.
Oh, okay, great. So before that general election, which party?
Labour.
Labour.
Yeah.
Labour. Okay. So you're going to definitely vote Green today?
No.
No.
Labour.
Labour.
Mm.
Why?
Because the other issue, this is a Conservative seat, so Labour came second, I think, in the last election in this constituency, so tactically it's the right one. If we're trying and remove the Conservatives from this seat, although I don't think it's going to happen.
So you favour Labour Party then over
Over the
Tories?
Conservatives, yes.
Is there any other particular reason, like the manifesto you favour?
Yeah, I think their manifesto is much more in line with. I mean, they do have much better green credentials, environmental credentials, but I think also their policies around social justice, social care, the emphasis on a more equal society is very much more in line with. What I
So
think.
what made you swing from Green to Labour this time?
It's a tactical issue.
Tactical.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you for your time.